Hey guys, it's Dan, your host, your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for the Walking Dead universe. And in today's video, we're going to be doing another video. This one is another ranking top 5 video. We're going to be going over all of the new era Walking Dead spin-off premieres and ranking them from worst to best. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for the Walking Dead universe and another top 5 video for this week. We're going to be going over all of the new era Walking Dead premieres ever since the end of the original Walking Dead. With all the new spin-offs that have come out and all the season premieres of all these different types of shows that we've gotten, figured it was a good idea to go through and talk about my top 5 favorites to least favorite premieres of the new era of Walking Dead. Now, the new era of Walking Dead obviously began in 2023. We've had 2 years now of the new era Walking Dead. We've had Fear the Walking Dead Season 8. We've had Dead City Season 1. We've had The Ones Who Live Season 1. We've had Daryl Dixon Season 2 and Season 1. And I want to rank all of the premieres of all of these shows together because obviously, ever since we've stepped into the new era of Walking Dead shows post-main show, I'd say that the quality, besides Fear the Walking Dead, has certainly increased when it comes to their quality of their shows, and I think they've really learned their lesson when it comes to making good spin-offs, I think, for this franchise.
Yeah, that's bull crap.
Finally. So I wanted to delve into, in my opinion, what are the worst to best premiere episodes for this franchise in the new era. So here we go. Starting off with number 5, I think it's pretty obvious. Number 5 is going to be 801, Fear the Walking Dead Season 8. Now, this is their weakest premiere so far in the new era. This is not a good episode. It's the only premiere I would sit there and say is not enjoyable. This episode really just doesn't know what it wants to be. I mean, they have the storyline going on with Padre. You've got, Morgan and Madison that are constantly arguing throughout the entirety of the first episode. They skipped, I think 7 years, which they make that abundantly clear. I mean, holy crap. I think they say the word 7 years like 7 times, But it was just not an enjoyable episode. There was a lot of problems with it. There was a lot of convenience. It's all about hearing walkie chatter and then, oh, I'm here and I'm somehow in this location at this specific time. And there was a lot of really, convenient things. And there just wasn't really anything to be scared of. Padre is not an intimidating threat, especially when you see where it goes. And Mo was really frustrating to watch too. The actress just did not sell it for me, the actress that played Mo. And the actress just didn't really carry the episode well. And unfortunately, she led most of the episode herself. So definitely not. It was not a good episode. And especially for the first episode after the end of the main show, that's what we got. It's, oh man, rough. Very, very rough. Number 4 is then going to be The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, The Book of Carol, Season 2, Episode 1. Now, this episode, I would say, out of the new brands, out of the new spinoffs in the new era, this is the weakest one, for sure. It's not that it's bad. I don't even think it's all that bad at all. I just think it's very, blah. It's very, meh, it's there. It's a decent first episode. I think it's got its all right moments. It's got, a few things that stand out. But for the most part, the general, plot of this is that Carol needs a plane to fly to France. And we focus on that for 40 minutes until she eventually gets what she wants. And she lies to get what she wants. And that's basically the plot of the episode. And like I said, there's some good things. There are definitely some alright Daryl moments and a few good action sequences, but it's not anything special. I think it's definitely the weakest premiere besides Fear in the new era, for sure, besides Fear Season 8. Now, number 3 is then going to be The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon Season 1, Episode 1. Now, this is a fantastic first episode. This episode's great. We get introduced to Isabelle, Laurent, Caudron. We meet all our France characters. We see how Daryl kind of ended up here. We meet some burners in this one. We see some burner walkers. We have a huge gun battle at the Nun compound with a bunch of awesome action sequences and old-style guns and, really cool stuff going on there. And I thought it was really intriguing. You know, you get introduced to Madame Genet at the end of the episode as you kind of set up the boat that Daryl got to France, you know, on, and you kind of have that intrigue for the first episode, which I thought was really good. And the cinematography of this episode was absolutely out of this world, too. So, yeah, this is definitely a better premiere, in my opinion, than the Daryl Dixon Season 2 premiere. Now, number 2 is then going to be The Walking Dead Dead City Season 1, Episode 1. Now, I think this is a criminally underrated first episode. I think this is an awesome first episode. You've got Croat that's introduced as this crazy lunatic that took Herschel. We find out he's an ex-savior, which is really exciting. We have Pearlie Armstrong, who comes in as a like bounty hunter type of villain that is really intimidating to start. Really, really intimidating. And then, obviously, you've got Maggie and Negan that kind of pair up. You've got them on their journey. You've got a lot of really fantastic New York, you know, action sequences. You got the walkers that are falling from the rooftops and stuff, and it's just really eerie. It's really different. It's really unique. And there's a lot of really great one-liners from Negan in this episode, as per usual. And I thought it was a fantastic first episode. It was creepy. It was really creepy, and it was really, really intense in that as well, too. And last but not least, my favorite premiere of the new era Walking Dead spinoff seasons would then be The Walking Dead: The Ones Who Live, Episode 1. So, I'm not going to say Season 1, because it appears like this show is not going to be continuing, so just Episode 1. I think not only is this the best new era Walking Dead premiere, but it's also one of the greatest Walking Dead episodes of all time. This is like the modern day Days Gone By for me. Like when I want to watch a Rick Grimes like carried episode, you know what I mean? Yes, Days Gone By is a go-to, but this is like the modern day Days Gone By. It's so good. And I absolutely love it. It's so good. You've got Rick losing his hand in the first few minutes, trying to take his life. You've got the CRM and everything that they did with him. It's literally an episode about years, you know, like the title, catching up with his character, what he went through, and how he's doing now, basically. And introducing all these fascinating characters like Okafor and Pearl Thorne at the time I thought was, you know, really, really intriguing character, and Beale and everything else, you know. It is a fantastic first episode, and obviously with the, you know, cherry on top with Michonne's reunion with Rick at the end, it has to be the best episode of the new era, for sure. It's the best premiere and the best episode of the new era, so there you go. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. How would you rank all the new era spinoffs? Unfortunately, keep in mind, Fear the Walking Dead aired during the new era, so you gotta include that as well too for Season 8. But I'd love to hear your list down below. Post comments. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click the subscribe button to miss any other videos of The Walking Dead. Be sure to follow me at Dan's The Walking Dead Reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys very soon for more videos for The Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies hit a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.